Good day and welcome to our daily news roundup on Atlantic TV. I am Mike Egobadia. Here are our top stories. Federal government condemns or demands probe into Nigerians' killing in South Africa. Hoodlums raid Oshun INEC office, steal PVCs. Kaduna signs a $500 million mining partnership deal. On the foreign scene, Iran vows retaliation over deadly Caspian Sea strike by Ukraine. Talking sport, Flying Eagles open Waffle B campaign against Ghana. Now to the news in full. The federal government has condemned the killing of a Nigerian national, Ibe Chika Simon, during a South African police operation in Belleville, Cape Town, and is demanding a full investigation into the incident. The operation took place on July the 23rd, while the Nigerian consulate in Johannesburg issued a statement on July the 25th. Now, the consulate described the circumstances surrounding Simon's death as questionable and expressed concern over the shooting of another Nigerian, Patrick Chooks, who is receiving treatment for severe injuries sustained during the same operation. The Nigerian mission called on South African authorities to conduct a transparent investigation and ensure those responsible are held accountable. It stressed that while Nigerians in South Africa must obey local laws, no alleged offense should result in unlawful killings or denial of due process. The consulate also urged Nigerians living in South Africa to remain calm and pursue justice through legal and diplomatic channels. It extended condolence to the family of the deceased and wished the injured victim a speedy recovery amid growing concern over attacks on Nigerians in the country. The federal government has approved an upward review of hazard allowances and other end benefit for non-teaching staff in federal universities, with the new package taking effect from January 1st, 2026. Now, the approved announcement in National Salaries, Income and Wages Commission circular dated July the 20th follows an agreement reached with the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions. Under the review, annual hazard allowance for senior staff on context 6 to 15 has increased from 360,000 naira to 486,000, while workers on context 1 to 5 will now receive 243,000, up from 180,000 naira. The federal government also approved higher responsibility allowance for registrars, bursars, directors, deputy directors, head of departments and sections, alongside increased allowances for field trips, industrial supervision, students' work experience, and introduction of an 80,000 naira annual uniform and protective wear allowance for laboratory, workshop, and studio personnel. Now, the review is part of efforts to improve the welfare of non-teaching university workers and sustain industrial harmony in the nation's tertiary institution, following months of negotiations between the government and NASU over salaries, allowances, and working conditions. Now, talking politics, hoodlums have attacked an independent National Electoral Commission PVC distribution center in Okuku, Osun State, disrupting the exercise and making away with parts of permanent voters' card. The incident occurred on Sunday, July the 26th. Now, the attack happened at Unyola DC Primary School in Odoti, local government area, where witnesses said the armed men fired shots in the air, forcing voters and INEC officials to flee before stealing 3 packs of PVCs. The Osun State Police Command confirmed the incident, condemning the attack and announcing a full-scale investigation. Commissioner of Police Ibrahim Gotan has ordered security operatives to identify, arrest, and prosecute those responsible, while efforts continue to recover the stolen voters' card. Police has appealed to residents to remain calm and urge anyone with useful information to report to the nearest police station or contact the command's emergency line as investigations continue. The Allied People's Movement, APM, says Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has become a rallying point for Nigerians seeking a new direction of the head of the 2027 general election. The party made the claim on Sunday, July the 26th, during a briefing in Abuja, where it also announced progress in the effort to build a broad opposition alliance. The APM National Publicity Secretary Abubakar Yusuf said the party's cross-party talks were attracting support from across the country, adding that members of the People's Democratic Party in Ekiti State have reaffirmed their backing for Governor Seyi Makinde while restating their membership of the PDP. The party said marking performance in Oyo State, particularly infrastructure, education, healthcare, agriculture, security, and economic development, has positioned him as a credible presidential contender. It also maintained that more political groups and individuals are expected to join the alliance in the coming months. The APM pledged a run an issue-based campaign focused on security, economic recovery, accountability, governance, and improved welfare for Nigerians, expressing confidence that it can mount a strong challenge in the 2027 presidential elections. Now, talking business, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, and Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, will lead discussion at the 7th Africa Emerging Market Forum taking place in Abuja on July the 29th to on the 30th. The forum, organized by the Central Bank of Nigeria in partnership with the Emerging Markets Forum and the Center for the Study of Economies of Africa, will bring together central bank governors, finance ministers, policymakers, development partners, and private sector leaders to examine strategies for tackling global economic challenges. Discussions will focus on strengthening Africa's economic resilience, regional integration, infrastructural financing, financial technology, foreign investment, and artificial intelligence. Others are food inflation and monetary policy under the theme, building resilience amidst geo-economic uncertainties. Other prominent speakers expected at the forum include Minister of Finance, Taiwo Oyedele, Minister of Science and Technology Innovation, Kisli Ude, as well as World Bank Chief Economist, Idament Gill, and other regional and international economic experts. Still talking business, Kaduna State has secured a $500 million investment to accelerate mineral exploration and commercial mining, following the signing of 2 agreements involving African Finance Corporation, the Kaduna Mining Development Company, and the Jamas Resource Project. Chief Executive Officer of Anchor Mentals, Nero Emiko, praised the Kaduna State government for its long-term investment strategy, describing its commitment to mineral exploration as a key factor in attracting large-scale financing. She said Kaduna has become the first state-owned mining company in Nigeria to secure an exploration and development partnership with the African Finance Corporation. Governor Uba Sani said the agreement will support the development of high-potential mining assets while preserving the state ownership of its mining resources. The partnership will also move to Gidanwaya mining project in Jamaa local government area for exploration to commercial production. Kaduna State says investment will strengthen its drive to become a major mining and mineral processing hub, following the discovery of commercially viable deposit of gold, lithium, platinum, group metals, copper, cobalt, silver, and rare earth elements. The project is also expected to create jobs, attract more investors, and boost industrial development. With that business news, we need to go on the break now, but do remember when we come back, more news as it concerns the foreign scene as well as a very exciting water sport. Join us again.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
And on the foreign scene, Iran has condemned Ukraine's deadly strike on an Iranian commercial vessel in Caspian Sea, warning that the attack will not go unanswered. The incident, which occurred on Saturday, reportedly killed 1 sailor and injured several others. Foreign Minister Abbas Arachi described the strike as a violation of the United Nations Charter and said Iran has summoned Ukrainian Church d'Affaires in Tehran to protest what it called a hostile act. A senior Iranian lawmaker also warned that Ukraine would face retaliation over the attack. Ukraine, however, said its forces targeted a Russian warship and vessel allegedly used to transport Iranian-linked military cargo, insisting the operation was aimed at supporting its war effort against Russia. The latest development adds to growing tension between Tehran and Kyiv, with both sides exchanging accusations over military support in Russia-Ukraine conflict, while Russia has also condemned the attack and expressed condolence over the sailor's death. So on the foreign scene, members of the Berlin LGBTQ community gathered on Sunday for a vigil of honor and to honor victims of the deadly vehicle attack at the city's annual Christopher Street Day Parade celebration, which claimed one life and left more than a dozen others injured. And the vigil was held at Preza Palace near the scene of the attack, where mourners expressed grief, anger, and solidarity with the victims and their families. Police maintained a strong security presence and restricted attendees at the gathering as a precaution while investigation into the incident continued. The attack has sparked renewed concern over public safety at major events, with authorities working to determine the motive behind the deadly crash. And talking sport, defending champions Nigeria will begin the Awafo B Under-20 Championship title defense against ARC rivals Ghana today, Monday the 27th in Yamoussoukro, Cote d'Ivoire. The Flying Eagles go into the match aiming to repeat the 2024 final victory over the Black Starlet when they defeated Ghana 2-1 to retain the regional title. The encounter will also be the first competitive match for new head coach Abdul Mekaba, who says his team is determined to start the campaign with a win. Kickoff is scheduled for 3 p.m. Nigerian time, with Nigeria entering the tournament on the back of a 2-1 victory over Atletico Club de Zomala in the preparatory friendly. A win over Ghana could boost Nigerian chance of reaching the semi-finals before remaining Group B fixtures against Togo on July 30th and Burkina Faso on August 2nd as the Flying Eagles pursue a third WAFU B Under-20 title. Former two-time heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua made a dramatic return to the ring on Sunday, August the 26th, overcoming two first-round knockdowns to stop Albanian's Christian Priga with a second-round knockout in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Fighting for the first time since a tragic car crash in Nigeria in December claimed the lives of two of his close friends, Joshua dedicated the victory to them, saying their memory gave him the strength to recover after a difficult start to the bout. The victory improves Joshua's professional record to 30 wins and 4 defeats with 27 victories by knockout and set the stage for a long-awaited all-British heavyweight showdown against Tyson Fury later this year. Joshua promoter Eddie Hay confirmed that contracts for the Fury fight had been signed, while Joshua vowed he was ready for the blockbuster clash, saying he respects Fury's achievement but is determined to emerge victorious. Well, we need to go